Yeah, sure. Hi. How are you?
Yes.
What for?
Yeah, it's for a break.
For the class? That's fine. I'm Lindsay.
I know.
Nice to meet you. Karla. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
So, hello, we are high school students. Can we make you an interview?
Of course. Where are you from? The United States.
Which place?
I'm from Pittsburgh. It's in Pennsylvania.
Why are you there?
So I'm in Mexico for a week. I have a break from my work. So we came just for travel.
Is this your first time in Mexico?
Well, kind of. I grew up in Arizona, so very close to the border. So I think when I was little, I came, but I don't remember. I was too small.
What is your opinion about Mexico?
About what part of Mexico?
Everything. The
Everything?
country.
So I've only been to Mexico City, but I love the city. It's huge. It's so much bigger than I expected. But it's very friendly. The food is delicious, of course. The weather is great. It's got a beautiful architecture, and the history is really rich. It has a much longer history than the United States, which I find really fascinating.
And you know about the Mexican culture?
The what?
The Mexican culture.
No. Wait, the Mexican what?
Culture.
The culture. I'm sorry. I don't know a lot about Mexican culture. I grew up close to Mexico, but I didn't speak Spanish when I was little. So my neighbors, they're from Guerrero, not a place. They're from Guerrero, but I could not speak to them when I was a child. So I learned, I ate with them, and I spent some time in their house, but I couldn't really talk to them very much. So I don't know a lot about the culture.
But would you like to know more about the culture?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell me something?
Um,
So, for example, I am a teacher in the United States. I teach math. What are the schools like in Mexico?
well, the public schools are like, their education is a little bit slow, like in my opinion.
Yeah?
But I think that Mexico is a very good.
Yeah, it's good. I agree. Do you like your school?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's nice. You're on video, so you have to.
Have you visited other places in Mexico?
No, I haven't. I've only been in Mexico for 2 days, so very short.
And do you like to visit other places?
Yeah, I would.
Which ones?
I really would like to visit Yucatan because I hear it's very beautiful and there's a lot of history there. I like to climb mountains, so I've been told that south of Mexico City there are some very large national parks where you have some enormous mountains, which I'd like to see. And I think I would probably like to go to the beach at least once. I don't usually go to the beach, but I've heard Mexico's beaches are amazing, so. Yeah, they are.
I don't like really the beach, but they are very beautiful.
Yeah, I don't prefer the beach. I prefer the mountains, but if they're so beautiful, I feel like you have to visit at least once. Yeah.
What aspects of Mexico do you prefer than other places?
I like that it's a very, so the city at least, people are outside and walking around and very friendly. And in the US, most people are in cars and you don't see so many people on the street. And I think it creates like a strong community when you have people outside and talking and interacting. And I think in my city in the US, we don't have that aspect. So I'm a little jealous that you have such like a big population who is out and about and using the parks. We were in Chapultepec yesterday, which is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But it was so busy. I've never seen so many people in a park in my life. Our parks are so empty. So I think that's really a good thing.
Yeah, so you don't like a lot of people?
I do like a lot of people, yeah. I think it's good when you have people who use the outdoors. It's nice. Like the park is busy, it's good. Yeah.
And about the food, what do you think about the food?
Oh my gosh. So there are fruits that we don't have in the United States. Granadilla, you can't find it. I used to live in Ecuador, and so this is like my favorite thing. I had a huarache today. Oh my god, I could not finish it. It was too big. Yeah, it's big. They're so big, but I thought it was delicious. Sometimes the food surprises me. So I had lengua. And in the United States, we don't eat lengua. We just don't eat tongue in the US. You don't eat it either?
No.
Really? Oh, I liked it. But I was surprised to see it. I didn't expect to be served tongue.
What dishes do you prefer?
In Mexico? Let's see. Tacos, obviously. Obviously, they're so good.
Have you eaten tacos of lengua?
That's what I had, yeah. It was good. I didn't want to eat it, but my friend insisted that I try, and it was perfect. I really liked it. I don't like tripa.
No.
No. Eso no. But I like, let's see, some of the meats, like the sausage, it's spicy, like chorizo. I love that.
Yeah.
It's really good. And the fruit, obviously, is you have many more options for fruits than we do in the States. We don't have so many.
What do you prefer, Mexican food or American food?
They're different. I couldn't pick one, right? If I had to eat only one forever, that would be very hard. But I do think that American food can learn something from Mexican food. American food can be very bland. Do you know that word? Bland, like simple.
Oh yeah.
There's not a lot of spices in American food, and I think Mexican food has a lot of flavor to it, which I think American could use.
Do you like to live in Mexico?
I might, yeah. I've only been to the city, so I don't know how other parts of Mexico are, but the city is amazing. It's a bit intimidating. Intimidating?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's so big. Like there's just so much to do. Like, have you been to all the parts of Mexico City?
Almost.
Almost? Yeah. It's like a little country. It's amazing.
Yeah. Another question?
What do you like to do in your free time?
So I run a lot. I like to travel, obviously, when I can. It's not very often, but I like to. I read a lot, and I play tennis. So.
And did you went to other countries?
So I lived in Ecuador for 2 years, and then I lived in Kenya. You ever Kenya? In Africa? Yeah, I lived there for 2 years also. So I'm a teacher, so I taught mathematics. So I taught math in Ecuador, and then I taught math in Kenya for 2 years.
Also, you have traveled to a lot of countries.
Those two, yes. I've lived many places, yeah. So like traveling, not so much, but I have moved and gotten to live in other countries.
If you don't mind, in which school have you studied?
Which school did I study? It's very small. It's called Bowdoin. It's like 1,200 people. It's a very small school, but it's in the very, very north of the United States, right next to the border with Canada, in a state called Maine. It's very small. So I don't know. It's like northeast, the most northeast you can go. That's where I was for college. Yeah. Are you guys, how old are you?
In 17.
17, so college next year?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nice. You excited? It's different. Will you stay in the city or will you go somewhere else?
In the city.
Yeah, good. Good. You have great universities here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Another question.
I know. Do you like Mexican music?
Well, so I don't know. Like, I love, like, generally, South America and Central America. I love music. I don't know if I could name which songs are from Mexico, which songs are from, like, Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, no sé. But I love music, yeah. Salsa.
And do you like to dance?
Yeah, do you guys dance?
Yeah, a little bit.
When you have to?
Yeah, when I have to.
It's fair.
you like to teach here in Mexico?
Probably would, yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. It's hard because my family is very far, so
Oh,
yeah, the older I get, the more I want to live in the United States. When I was your age, I never wanted to live in the United States. I wanted to live in other countries, but I have a niece. Do you know what nieces? Serena? Yeah, I have 3 of them, and they're very small, and I want them to know who I am. And if I live in Mexico or live in Africa, like they don't know my name. I think that's really sad, right? Like you should be part of your family. So the older I get, the more I think I'll stay in the United States. Family.
That's
Yeah.
Thanks for your
Yeah,
time.
no worries. Nice to meet you both.
nice to meet you too.